Hello, Cancer, and welcome to my channel. I am Iris Siriani, and I am here to do your monthly love and spiritual guidance reading for the month of February 2019. So I have meditated and I have shuffled your cards, and I have this beautiful layout in front of me, which I'm going to reveal to you in just a moment. I read my cards intuitively so that I can deliver messages that are for your highest good. But keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the messages may not apply to everybody. So let's get started. I can already see that there are wonderful things on the horizon for you, Cancer. And let's start off with, let me show you the cards first. So the first card that I pulled for you is Imagine reversed, followed by Here and Now, followed by Breathe, just breathe. And then the Three of Spring, the 13, Release, and the Chariot. So Cancer, what this is saying to me is this imagine, like most of the time, we like to see imagining possibilities it upright. But for you, it turned out reversed. And so what this is saying is that you are limiting yourself in your imagination and is what's possible. And what it's doing for you is keeping you stuck in the past and thinking about your imagination being capped at what's possible for you based on what has happened in the past. So the thinking that created the experiences and the outcomes from the past, you're using that as a baseline for what's possible moving forward in the future. So to speak to that just a little bit, I heard this week somebody say in a conversation to me that, I don't know if this is a story that I tell myself or not, but I say that out of 10 apples in the room, or 10 apples in the room, how did it go now? 10 apples in the room, I would surely be the one to pick the bad apple of the 10. To which I said, you know what, that's a story that you tell yourself, and you're limiting yourself in the possibilities of seeing the good apples and seeing the potential and what is coming, what else is possible for you. So that was in a relationship. We were talking about relationships, past relationships. So for that person, she was limiting herself in her imagination to what was possible, and she was bringing forward with her from the past and her past experiences that she only ever attracted bad apples. And so that type of thinking, that's the way things were in the past. So if this is a relationship thing for you, or if it's a career thing, or just a general life thing, leave your past in the past. Don't drag up as a reference point to the present time things that have happened in the past. So what didn't work in the past doesn't need to be your here and now, which is what this card is. Be here and now, and don't look to the past to reference back to the way things were, and don't look too far in the future. Do use your imagination to think about the possibilities, but don't go too far into the future, right? So because we don't want to live in the past and we don't want to live in the future, we have to live in the now, because the now is where all the action is, and the now creates the future, if you're still with me. So the third card I pulled for you is Breathe, right? So breathe. connect, slow down, be present. Interestingly enough, right, to be present, you know, that puts you in the here and now. So take time to just relax and unwind and breathe, and don't worry and don't stress. Just focus on now and just leave the past in the past, because you are planning your next steps, and this is awesome. I love to see this. You have already started to plan your next step. Now you just need to be patient and wait for things to show up, right? But as you can see in this card, there is like a beautiful, I don't know if that's a peacock or what that is, but whatever it is, it's really beautiful. And it's coming around the corner. So all you need to do is see how things are starting to flower here and take blossom and take shape. Well, you know what? Your peacock ship is coming around that bend. So you just have to be patient with it, right? And as old repetitive thoughts and thought patterns come up, release them, right? And what's really funny about this one here is this release card came up right below the here and now. So it's time to let go of ways of being and thought patterns that you have been dragging around with you, and it's time to move on and create new things for you, because success comes from dedication and commitment to your own growth. And so in as much as you are doing releasing of old thoughts and ways of being and old patterns and things like that, you are actually working on your own inner self, your personal development, and that self-discipline to be mindful of the thoughts you think and the self-imposed limitations that you have been putting on yourself, and opening up yourself to new things coming in to your life. Like there is forward movement because of the vigilance and self-discipline that you are having for creating something new in your life. So this is really, really beautiful, because you've made movement, you're making strides, things are happening for you. It's just a reminder that, you know what, let the past, stop looking in the rearview mirror. You're not going that way anyways, and stop opening the door when the past comes knocking. You're pointing your arrow this way forward, and great things are coming. But so it's just a reminder just to relax and breathe, and just notice when old patterns of thought and behaviors and people, even people, the same type of people showing up, right? It's a releasing time, because you've got new experiences and new opportunities that are going to be showing up for you. New love interests, new business opportunities, lots of success and accomplishments. Like, you're going to be very happy if you do this, if you pay attention to the here and now and focus on what it is that you want to create for yourself, that new relationship, that renewed relationship, that new career, whatever it happens to be. I do, the love and spiritual, but it also crosses over into other areas of our life as well. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope you have an amazing February. And if this reading resonated with you, please leave a comment below. I love to read your comments. If you like this video and you haven't already subscribed, please do so, and be sure to click that notification bell beside the subscribe button so that you are notified when I post a new video. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, I will leave my details on how to contact me below this video. So have an amazing February, and we will see you again in March, if not sooner.